September 14th, about 10 past 9. Starting my hike up the Champney Brook Trail to Middle Sister. Just stopping to record some more of the signage. There's the trail. Well, about 45 minutes into the hike, and I've reached the intersection with the loop trail to the falls. I think I'm going to go on to the top to Middle Sister. That's the goal. Maybe on the way down I'll do the loop and see how the falls are doing. It's been kind of dry, and usually they're not very good when the weather's dry. Well, I'm about an hour into my hike and a mile and a half away from the truck. Anyway, making a point to stop and rest and take pictures of the signs. This is the top of the loop going down to Champney Falls. Like I said, maybe on the way back, if I feel up to it, I'll take the stairs down the falls. Certainly the trail to get up to this point was surprisingly wet in places and a few slippery spots. I'm not expecting anything better using the granite steps at the falls, but anyway, it's something to consider when I get back to here in a few hours. Okay, so I'm about an hour and 40 minutes into the hike. Figured I'd take a rest. It's kind of the view of the trail I've come up. Pan around here. And that's what the trail ahead looks like. Anyway, like I said, it's about an hour and 40 minutes into the hike. Figured I'd take a quick break and good opportunity to break out the camera. Well, I'm about 2 hours and 45 minutes into my hike and I've made it to the cutoff. I'm heading up to Middle Sister to complete a hike that I tried a couple weeks back from the other side. Most people go to Mount Chicora. Trail heads off to the right here. I'm going left. But anyway, anyone watching this shouldn't judge the time to make the hike by my standard. I'm in treatment, and some mornings I have to stop and take a nap on the couch before I make it to the coffee pot. But anyway, here we are, and more if I see something else interesting. Okay, I came to a nice vista, so I'm gonna just take a panning view. And on to the top. About 3 hours and 20 minutes into the hike, and I'm officially on the Middle Sister Trail. Come around here to the side. It's my cutoff for the way back. Surprisingly hot on top of the mountain. Wasn't expecting it. Well, made it to the top of Middle Sister in about 3.5 hours. Got a view of Mount Chicora. I'm going to try to zoom in and see if we can see people on the top of it. Hard to hold steady all that zoom, but anyway, that's Mount Chicora. Middle Sister has the ruins of an old stone watchtower for fires. It's kind of a panoramic view of the valley to the north. Okay, back at the top of Middle Sister. I think that stony ledge off in the distance is my nemesis, the thing that had me turn back the last time. Tried to walk over towards that direction, but the trail goes down and up, and I really don't want to exert that energy. Save it for the trip down. As I pan along, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but Mount Cranmore and the North Conway strip, the valley is right over there. So we keep going. It's South Moat Mountain and Middle Moat and North Moat. And as we come over this way, again, I don't know if it can be seen through the haze here, but Mount Washington's off in the distance there. Just going to pan the valley with the Kangamangas running down the middle of it. It's really pretty, at least from up here anyway. And I started down at the bottom, so and again, here's what's left of an old fire watch tower. Amazing that people actually came up here and did all that masonry work. Mount Chicora. And I'm going to go get in another position because I can see Lake Ossipee from here. I'm going to get a shot of that. Alright, it's really hard to see on the display here, so I'm going to trust that the camera's doing a better job than what I'm seeing. But the large body of water off in the distance, that's Lake Ossipee. And over here at the base of Green Mountain, I can see a small sliver of water, which I'm pretty sure is either Broad Bay or one of the bays. Well, it's Mount Chicora. I can see people on the top from here. Being redundant in my views, at least that I film up here. A lot of work to get here, so it'd be a shame not to make the most of it. I'm figuring the most variety I get, clips I'll have to work with later. But again, looking down into the valley. Well, I'm back from my 7-hour walk in the woods, and just thought I'd end with a view of this interesting bridge. It's like they built half of it and didn't have enough money to build the other half. Anyway, it's an interesting little start to the hike and finish.